Well, if that's the case, then every man who interacts or is in a relationship with a woman is abused. Just saying.
Yo, what is going on, guys? Got a video for you here today from the Modern King titled Gold Digger Gets Humbled After Demanding $40 million After a 3-month Marriage. You've got to love it when women like this walk away with absolutely nothing. Let's jump into it.
Travis Hunter's wife is demanding a $40 million settlement less than a year after they just got married. I believe they just got married in May, so it was June, July, August. 3 months after marriage. We tried to tell that this girl did not love him. She was there for the publicity, she was there for the free ride, and she was there for the money. That's it.
This has been happening way too much lately. Women marrying up star athletes only for them to turn around and divorce them just for an easy payday. A lot of guys have gotten wise to this scam, but it's happening way too often nowadays.
That's all. But it's some who will not take a lesson, who will not use other people's experience, who will not use other people's knowledge and wisdom. They like, no, I need to touch the stove and actually see that it's hot and burn my hand before I learn my lesson. And he just happened to be one of them. Now, will she get this $40 million settlement or not? I don't know, but he sure didn't sign a prenup, so she's getting something.
Considering how many women have tried conning sports stars out of their money, I'm surprised that these guys even get married in the first place, man. It's just a complete scam.
It ain't even been 6 months and she's already ready to divorce him. She just waited till he got to NFL, signed that contract, married him, and then left him, which most of the richest women in the world is because they divorce million and billionaires.
Some of these women are downright evil, imagining opening up your heart to a woman for years, you marry her, and then you find out that she never cared about you, only the money that you were about to make. That is messed up.
Just got passed by a girl. Didn't really need the sticker to figure that one out, did we?
It is the bare minimum. He paid for your food? Great, my dad does that. He said that you were pretty? My mom does that every single day.
And yet you're still on the internet asking for a man to do it, huh? Go give mommy and daddy a call. You said they'll do it. You don't need one of us.
The bare minimum is such a stupid trend for modern women. It has no real definition so that they can change it whenever they want. It wouldn't be surprising if handing that woman $1,000 in cash on the first date becomes the bare minimum eventually.
If women are drafted to the military, I am most excited to see the confrontation between commanding officers and the girls.
Between commanding officers and the girls? Oh dear.
Think we're gonna let you yell at us? You think we're gonna do something without a please and thank you?
Please allow me to introduce a little reality into this situation, because personnel in the military are under legal obligation to follow all lawful orders that they are given. And a please and a thank you are not required.
This woman has no idea that if she disobeys orders, she acts insubordinate, or tries to order around an officer, then she will face severe penalties up to and including military prison. She honestly has no idea what she's talking about.
We've all had controlling ex-boyfriends. We know not to put up with that.
It's almost as if they're not understanding that it's not just men that are in positions of authority in the military.
Like, let's sit down and have a conversation about what you want and what I want, and we'll reach a happy medium. Because there's no way I'm doing what you want when you use that tone with me. You think you can push us around like you do with these men? Think again, baby. You're gonna learn some manners.
And I think one would learn very quickly that having a bad attitude and obvious problems with people in positions of authority wouldn't get one very far. But most importantly, the Uniform Code of Military Justice doesn't play.
If you ask anybody who's served, they will have stories about how creative their drill instructors get with their disciplinary skills. If you have any stories you'd like to share, feel free to leave your own comments down below.
Your world and society, I think men should have to pay women for looking at them.
Dated men and I've dated women. After having a serious girlfriend, I've literally reached out to exes and apologized to them because
I love that.
I saw the worst version of myself.
That.
Like, this doesn't make any sense.
Right.
Like, you're over here and I'm just trying to get dressed.
It's an interesting consequence of these women who chose to date other women just to spite men. They realize that other women are just as crazy and it doesn't match the ideal situation that they made up in their own heads.
How long does it take?
Pathetic asking me to pay for the food. Just go around the drive-thru. I want a large fillet of fish meal with a chocolate milkshake.
Yeah, that's fine. You can have that, but you can pay for it. You're too used to me paying for everything. And considering you've been embarrassed about what I do for a living, you made that crystal clear yesterday, my money surely isn't good enough. So this time you can buy your own meal.
I haven't even bought my purse. Just stop being hard work.
Looks like it's only me and my mum eating tonight then.
How is just pathetic.
No, you're just a freeloader.
A wife should never talk to her husband that way. The amount of contempt that she has for this man is just unacceptable. He clearly works hard, but she doesn't appreciate it because he doesn't have a high status job, as if that really means anything at the end of the day.
Can I have 2 6-nugget meals, please? Medium, please. 1 with a Coke, 1 with a strawberry milkshake. That's it, thank you.
So you can buy your mum food, but you can't buy your girlfriend food.
No, I'm buying my mum food because she's not embarrassed about what I do for a living, and she's actually quite proud of what I do, unlike you that lie to your friends about what I do.
Wow, some girls are getting taken to Dubai by their boyfriends that are forex traders, and you can't even buy me a McDonald's.
It's not a wise idea to be shaming your husband for not taking you to Dubai. Considering what we know about what happens down there, she should probably be thankful that he's not taking her there for a vacation anytime soon, but hey.
It is important to know that in a long-term relationship, eventually the woman will become the responsible one. And I know what you're thinking, but no. She becomes responsible for the fighting, the arguing, the headaches.
Andrew, do you know I have 3 knives right here? And you're still just talking, running your mouth?
What are you gonna do? You're not gonna cook with them.
Andrew?
Even if this is a skit, it's also rather terrifying. Imagine living with a woman who will threaten you with a kitchen knife over a harmless joke. That is a dangerous world to be living in.
You know why I feel like I feel so comfortable with you? Like, why this relationship makes me feel comfortable?
What?
Because this relationship reminds me of me and my ex.
She has no idea how much she insulted this man right now. Telling a man that he reminds her of her ex just tells him that if she had the chance, she'd run back to her ex-boyfriend if he was available without a second thought.
Like, it's literally like home. But obviously we're better because we work out. We're still working out, so. So what do you think? Do you think that's why?
To add insult to injury, she says that they are still working out. That just tells him that she's still having her doubts about him, but is willing to stick around because it's better than being alone.
You lost the right to vote. Guess who wins? Men? Yeah. We're the ones that built the whole place you live in. Men win. I hate driving on roads. Who got me pregnant? Oh, it's like that's you doing a fat joke? Yeah. Wait till I call you fat. Yeah, now it's offensive.
It's unfair how a woman can insult a man for being overweight, bald, unattractive in their eyes, and so on, and a man is just supposed to take it in stride, but the second a guy gets one on her, then he's the one who crossed the line.
Were you was he a fan and just brought you, or you guys just came randomly? Random? Yeah, that makes sense. It's like showing up to a Trump rally like, I thought this was Kamala tonight. I don't know what the happened. You wouldn't have been here tonight if what? If the Yankees game wasn't postponed. Oh, well, I wish it wasn't postponed.
Why do women like this think that heckling a stand-up comedian is a smart idea? The second they do that, they just open themselves up to be absolutely roasted by a guy who is honestly significantly better at this than they are.
How did you two meet? The internet. You met on the internet? How long ago? Yesterday. Oh, bro, it's a godsend that you came to this show. You didn't want to find all this out in November, you know what I mean?
He's not wrong. This woman is so bothered by this guy's act that she had to try and insult him publicly. If they got into a serious argument, then she would do the same thing to the guy that she's dating.
I hope you're not planning to propose to me in Paris. That would be so predictable.
No, I wouldn't predict that at all.
What are we doing?
We're packing for Europe.
No, like, where is this going?
France.
Michael, you're not hearing me.
Where's that voice coming from?
We've stopped growing.
Because we're adults.
You know, I finally dive in the pool and you're doing the backstroke.
Going to swimming?
Not with you.
I didn't suggest it. And I didn't pack a bathing suit. Good call. We should bring suits.
This obsession with getting married has just gotten out of hand. It used to be the logical next step in a relationship. Now it's just an excuse for women to throw themselves an expensive party and then divorce the guy a year later so that they can go, quote unquote, find themselves.
A woman to completely forget a man, what I'm going to say next may hurt you. If a man forgets a woman, it may take a year, 3 or 5 years, or even a whole lifetime. But for a woman, all it takes is for another man to appear in her life to forget a man who was once good to her. That's the reality.
If a man gets his heart broken by a woman that he cares about, it changes him forever. But a woman can get over it almost immediately by going out with her girlies and doing some of the dumbest things imaginable.
Else out there in their 40s like me who feels kind of invisible. Like, I'm not as cute as I was in my 20s and 30s. I'm definitely not as fit as I was in my 20s and 30s. I don't have as much hair as I used to have. It's literally falling off like the top of my head.
You do become a little more invisible the older you get as a woman, unfortunately. I don't get asked out on a lot of dates. I never get asked out on dates. I don't know if it's being 55 in Los Angeles or if it's just a strange town.
Women like this only realize that they have lost their desirability long after it's too late for them to actually do anything about it. Men are not interested in women that old because if they're single at that age, more often than not, it's for a reason that he should take quite seriously. But anyway, guys, we are going to be leaving today's episode there. As always, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Drop a comment, and I will see you all in the next one. Make sure you take care of yourselves. Peace.